Beep boop. What? Wait, hold on. I wasn't ready. Ah! Don't worry, don't worry.
Oh.
It's time to get freaky. I'm Leah.
I'm Limina, and welcome to
The Frequency! Yay! Yay!
Yeah. We'll memorize that someday.
At some point.
Yeah,
But for now, we'll just
Oh,
keep
gosh.
on copying and pasting it in the chat over and over again. I think that if you took like a history of our chat, it would be like 90% that message.
I was gonna say it'd be hilarious if at the end, like if we get to episode 100, we count how many times. I mean, it would be 100, but you know.
It might be more.
It might be more.
You might be
right.
Because sometimes we do put it twice.
We do put it twice.
Like,
we'll
you'll
put
copy it and I'll do it. I'll
We'll
be
be
like,
chatting about something
"Oh,
else, and we'll
shit."
be like, "Fuck, where'd it go?" We'll put it again.
We need our little reminders, otherwise we'll forget our own intro.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the frequency, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back. Episode 8. Can you
Episode
believe
8.
it?
Oh my gosh. Most
Yeah.
VTuber podcasts they don't last that long.
No, they really do not.
You know?
Most podcasts in general, I would say, I've said on average, it's a pretty high podcast number count.
Yeah, there's a big, a large infant death rate amongst podcasts. Like it dies around
Yeah,
one or two.
that's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
I don't know that I would say that that's a good way to think about it, but yeah, all podcasts leave. How are you, Limina? How is your day? How are you stuffy? Did you sleep well? Did you have breakfast this morning? When did your period start?
Not yet, but that's any second now, given that my life has been a hot mess the last week. But apparently we looked it up right before stream. But Mercury is in retrograde.
Mercury is in retrograde. If it was retrograde, that would have been even better, though.
It probably would have been better.
I'm trying to get retrograde.
We're all trying to get retrograde. But no, it's been not a great time, but that's okay. We're hanging in there, and the frequency is here to make everyone's day better, including mine. We always have such a good time, so I'm very excited to talk about all the things that we are going to talk about today, because I have something prepared for you that I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, to talk about. But actually, something else to talk about is getting old, I've been having a hard time sleeping. It's funny that you mentioned sleep, because I was like, man, I haven't been having a good time sleeping lately. So I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was like, yeah, I haven't been sleeping well. I didn't sleep much last night. And she was like, what you need is calcium magnesium. So she ordered me this giant bottle of calcium magnesium, which is like, okay, sure, it's like a supplement.
Doesn't
whatever,
that
fine.
make you like poop yourself?
What?
There's like a magnesium that makes you poop yourself. I don't know. I know that there's two types of magnesium, right? There's the one that makes you shit, and there's the one that makes you sleep. Just make sure you get the one that makes you sleep.
The one that makes me sleep, because I sure hope I'm not pooping myself. But that's gonna be an unwelcome surprise. But But what was crazy about that was I get this bottle of tablets and I'm like, okay, I guess I have to take this with food in the morning. So I eat breakfast and I'm about to take these tablets and I look at the thing. It's like, how many tablets to take? It says take 5 tablets and they're
fuck?
huge.
Oh my god.
They're not like tiny tablets.
They're
These
like
are
horse pills.
Dayquil sized tablets.
Oh my god.
So I did the Chad move and I shoved. I
died.
4.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I died.
we dying? Are we okay?
Could you repeat what you just said?
Okay, no, you're good. Maybe
We're
it's
alive
the
again.
stream again.
No. It was my internet. It died.
Oh, I see. No, yeah, so it said to take 5 and they're Dayquil size, and I did well, I didn't want to take 5 from the get-go, so I've been incrementing them one by day. So I took 3 and then I took 4 today. But I shoved all 4 in my mouth, and that's a lot. It was like my entire mouth was full.
Did it trigger your gag reflex?
Gagged on the I like how you knew. I literally gagged on the fucking calcium pills.
It's really bad, isn't it?
It really is bad.
Crazy.
I really didn't think it would be that bad. I thought I was like, okay, 4 large pills and then water. Like it could be fine. It was not fine. Yeah. Well, now I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I never take big pills more than like 2 at a time.
Like old people can't take this. Old people will die.
That's true.
They will choke and die. 5 pills? That's a lot of pills.
Did you know about do you know about thick water?
Thick water?
They make water.
Okay, this reminds me of this one time that I was talking to a friend. This was on stream, by the way. I said, yeah, because I have hard water. And she goes, you mean like ice? Oh,
that's so
no,
funny.
not like ice. I don't know what thick water is.
Okay, so thick water, it's kind of like ice actually. No, it's so old people have a hard time like swallowing, or if they have like a less functional esophagus, then they need like something a little thicker to be able to swallow it so they don't choke on their water, right? So there's like, it's like a medical water that's like thickened. So it like,
what do they thicken it with? Like cornstarch?
I think it's like gelatin or something, some sort of, I don't know. Like I'm not like I'm no thick water expert, but it's sort of like, it seems a little gelatinous. I wonder if I could like pull up like an image of thick water, because like it does look different.
I'm
like
not
it's real.
Lying. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds disgusting.
It looks like goop.
Ugh.
It looks like goop.
It looks like semen.
It does look like semen. I wasn't gonna be the one to say it. I was really waiting for you to say it.
Why does it look like that?
And we're right back at the semen episode.
Oh, every episode is the semen episode.
Imagine.
Let's be real.
Shell.
Uh-oh. Leah's cut out. Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay, you're
I'm
back.
back. I said, imagine the thick water in an oyster shell.
No. No. No more man-made. Man should not be making oysters. That's all I gotta say.
That's
no
true.
man
That's
should be
true.
making oysters.
We agree.
Science has gone too far.
That's so true. Speaking of science going too far, you wanted to talk about illicit material today, didn't you?
Okay, well, very specifically, and I didn't write this in our Discord because I didn't want to spoil it, but I want to explicitly talk about, specifically, not explicitly, I don't want to fucking explicitly talk about this, but specifically, I would like to talk about Rule 34 Labubu.
Oh my god, Leora. Limina! Limina! What do you mean there's...
It's Rule 34.
guess that's true.
but I would like to ask you the question. I pose you the question because I did go through the Rule 34 Labubu tag because it came up on one of my streams, and so we had to review it on stream, live on stream. So we got to take a sneak peek. But I was really curious to your thoughts. Okay, first of all, do you know Labubu lore?
No, I don't know the lore. What's the lore?
Okay, so I was telling my chat the Labubu lore. Real Labubu fans know the Labubu lore. So did you know all Labubu are female? They live in like I don't know what they're called, but like groups, kind of like lions, where there's one male and multiple female. I don't know if there's like a scientific term
like
for that. Yeah, essentially a harem.
Yeah.
But the male Labubu is not called a Labubu. He is called a Zimomo.
Oh.
And the Zimomo is the male. And if you look up Zimomo, they all have tails. That's how you can differentiate.
They're sexually dimorphic? That's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Zimomo.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Oh.
They have tails. So the Zimomos have tails, and the Zimomos are bigger than Labubus.
Oh.
So it's like a tribe. They have a little tribe, and it's one big Zimomo, male Zimomo, with lots of little female Labubus.
This size difference is insane.
Yeah, it's like, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, I was saying it's akin to the Auras in Final Fantasy XIV.
I don't know what that is.
They're like the dragon people in Final Fantasy XIV, and if you make the largest female and the smallest male Aura next to each other, there's still like a 4 feet difference.
Wow.
Like, and they're humanoid. They just have like certain dragon parts, right? They have like little scales and stuff. So they just look like people, but the size difference is insane. And you just think, okay, but what about like reproduction? Are we not gonna talk about aura reproduction and like how the female auras are all half the size of the male auras? Or are we not gonna talk about that?
Isn't that like better that way?
Like, for who?
Well, okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
You got like a big, giant monster, right?
Yeah.
They could pick you up.
They probably do. Like, you're basically like a fleshlight at that point. You're like, they just like winking you up and down. Like, isn't that holding you by the armpits and just like going up and down or something? I don't know.
Seeing anything wrong with this.
Oh god. Anyway, yes, the Zimomo are much like the Aura in that they have a very large size difference between the Labubus and the Zimomos. Anyway, so that did bring up the question of, is there Rule 34 Labubus? Since Fleshlight Labubus exist, do Rule 34 Labubus exist? So I went on Rule 34 and I looked at Rule 34 Labubu. Question, before you look at Rule 34 Labubus, first of all, most people don't know the Labubu lore. So a lot of the Rule 34 Labubu is incorrectly gendered. Unless there's like Futa Labubus, which I don't like. I don't know. Wait, no, before you look.
Okay.
Before you look. Say that the Labubus were not gender dimorphic, and they all, Labubus could be males, and say that, or there are Futa Labubus, whatever. Say that the Labubu has a penis. Would you imagine, where does the fur go? Because if you look at a Labubu, its hands and feet and its face don't have fur.
Yeah.
But the rest of its body has fur. So in that logic, how does the fur operate? Is there fur on the balls? Is there fur on the shaft? Is there fur on both? Is there fur? And if there is fur on the shaft, is there fur on the tip? Like how far does the fur go, do you think?
The fur has to stop, like, okay, so so this is like a mucous membrane type deal, right? Like the
water type deal.
I think it probably works similar to like a dog.
Okay.
Where it has the furry part, but then the like actual thing comes out of that.
Okay. Yeah. It has like a little red rocket.
Yeah.
Is that what you're implying?
Yeah. I think it would probably be like a red rocket situation.
Do dogs have hairy balls?
Yeah.
I feel like all the dogs I've seen have been neutered, so I don't know what their balls look
Well,
like.
I don't see a lot of dogs with balls, but hold on, let me Google this. I gotta find this out.
Because like
Do
if I think about my
dogs
parents' dogs, they have like a pretty
hairy
hairless
balls?
stomach. Like it's really, really not hairy. It's not fuzzy. But my cats, for example, have very hairy balls. It's like all hair.
Yeah, it like varies from breed to breed is what I'm seeing. Don't look up dog balls, by the way, on Google. That was
Those were some
horrifying.
weird
Yeah,
photos, by the way. Yeah,
that
what
was
was up with
hard.
those pictures?
I didn't
Yeah,
like that.
that was really gross.
Okay, well,
okay.
you're gonna make me look up Labubu porn, so like.
Now we gotta look at Labubu Rule 34 live on this podcast, and everyone can also like how you're bringing out the incognito window for
yeah,
this.
I'm like, where's
You're
my
gonna want the
window?
incognito window for this one, chat. Miwa's in chat.
Rule
Miwa.
34.
Okay, wait. I gotta
What's
ask
the website
Miwa.
for Rule 34?
You just look up Rule 34 Labubu. It'll show up.
Labubu.
Miwa, if a Labubu had a penis, where is the hair? Is there hair? Where is the hair? We got some egg-laying Labubus.
Egg-laying Labubus.
That's probably one of the very few ones that are gendered correctly. But most of the Labubus, for whatever reason, have penises.
BBW boo.
Yep.
Oh my god, Labubu feet porn.
Labubu feet porn.
What the hell?
Do you think people get off to this, or do you think this is like for the funny?
This is definitely like, it's like outrage porn, right? Like, maybe there's somebody, but like,
I mean, the fleshlight
there's only
does
there's only
exist,
2
right?
pages, right? There's only 2 pages of
Labubus
Labubu
haven't been
porn.
out that long. I think I'd be more concerned if there were more pages than 2.
Holy gyat.
That one's a Zimomo because he has a tail. Do you see his tail?
Oh,
He's a Zimomo.
yeah.
That's a boy Labubu.
He's got a fat ass.
He's got a fat ass and a little tail.
That's crazy.
She says around the base of the shaft. Okay, but see, if you look at some of these Labubus, these are all like, yeah, like that one has furless balls.
Yeah.
But like,
this
if you
one
go on
has
this first
fur on the
page-
balls.
Yeah, and then there's ones that have fur on the shaft, which I think is so weird. Are there
Well-
any animals where there's fur on the shaft?
I don't know.
If you scroll down. Yeah, the 24 karat Lawiwi.
That's so funny. The one, the only 24 karat gold Lawiwi.
Oh, the one underneath it also, I think, has a fur on the shaft, right? I can't tell.
No, it's just ribbed for
It's like it has like a monster dig.
their pleasure or whatever.
Rib for pleasure, yeah.
Whoever's pleasure. I don't know. Whoever's-
Somebody out there is pleasure.
I
I mean,
like
again,
how many-
Labubu fleshlights exist, so it's someone's getting off on Labubus.
It's crazy. This is crazy.
My other question then, now that we've gone into Rule
Is this
34. Oh, there's a
Labubu
Labubu fleshlight.
porn of the Labubu on the cross.
What is that? What is the fox lady doing?
Sticking her asshole out.
What does it say? What does she say?
It says wear goon material. And then there's a
Oh,
red
like, 'cause
box
she's-
that has her butthole.
But she's like, she doesn't look happy, you know? She looks like
She's confused.
she doesn't want to be there. Yeah.
Yeah,
what
she's
the
like
fuck is this?
confused by the crucifixion of, of
Do you think
Labubu.
is that hard or is he soft?
Maybe he just tilts down. Some of them do that.
Oh, that's true.
Do you know that?
Like a banana, like they got like angles.
Yeah,
to
they like
them?
angle downwards.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard they can angle to like the side too, or up.
Yeah, I've never seen like one that goes to the side before, like in pictures or anything. Like they don't draw that in porn, you know?
Yeah, well, because you gotta have like in the porn, you gotta have like the perfect peen, right? What do
Yeah.
you think for a male? For a male, what do you think is the ideal peen?
Like what is my ideal peen, or what is like
No, like what's the male
The, like,
fantasy peen? You
the
think?
like
Like-
what is their
like if they
fantasy?
could choose to have a perfect peen, what do you think that perfect peen looks like? Do you think it's just like massive?
I don't know. I mean, like,
Because okay, I
Like
think we've talked about this, but like if
mhm.
you have like a massive schlong, like I would say that that's actually more of a detriment than like a bonus. Like I feel like that's like not only is it difficult on your daily life, like it impedes your daily life, but second of all, it's like I'm sure there are people who would not want to have sex with you because they're scared.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I see that.
big.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like it would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like people are just like will just be turned off by it. Like I think there's a certain degree of like that's just impossible, like, and you get turned off. There must be.
Yeah. I think that's more about like girth, right? No, length.
I don't know. You know, another question that I posed to chat during one of my streams was, you know, like in hentai, and again, I'm just really hentai pilled, so
Yeah.
you can feel free to ignore me. But in hentai, you know when like they have the peen and it's like so big that it's like quote unquote kissing the womb, like that must be like a medical you get a rupture or something if that happens. Like you think that's like, and that must be
Like when
someone
it
said
goes
that it's
inside of it.
painful.
Are you saying when it goes inside
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
don't. Whenever I see that, I
yeah.
like it's like gore to me. I can't.
Yeah, that is actual gore.
That's gore. That's like gore of my cervix, right?
Yeah, that is cervix.
It's
first
cervical gore. No, like that has to hurt. Cause your cervix only opens up like when you're like it opens a little bit for your like your period or whatever, but like mostly it's like birth. You know,
and that shit's not. I've never heard a single woman being like, oh yeah, it was kind of kinky. Like, oh, no one talks about it, but it's kind of kinky. Because I feel like there's certain things where people will be like, oh, no one talks about it, but it's kind of kinky. And you're like, yeah, I guess. Like, whatever floats your boat. But I've never heard anyone say that about birth.
Yeah. Or like even, maybe there's somebody out there who's like really into the feeling of cramps, but I just can't imagine that person.
Oh, no, I can't imagine that person either.
Like, I know that there's everything is a fetish, right? Probably most things are fetishes. But like, I just don't know.
Period cramps, though?
Yeah. Like, I would understand, like, I know there's guys who are, like, who have, like, period fetishes, but I don't know if there's, like, girls who do, maybe, I guess there must
something
be.
really funny that's kind of gross?
Yeah.
In Korea, the slang for having sex while on the girl's period is called hitting tteokbokki.
That's so funny. That's so good.
It's so gross. Yeah, next time you eat tteokbokki, you can think about that.
No. You just ruined tteokbokki for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Why does it always come back to periods?
Why not?
Because
Because it happens to us once a month, and we have this podcast twice a month, which means the likelihood of us being on our period or right before or right after our period is extremely high.
Yeah, it's like 75%.
It's really high.
It's like really high. One of us is gonna be on it at some point.
That shit lasts for a whole week and a month, okay? 1/4 of our entire month is consumed by this thing. We're gonna talk about it.
Wait, yours lasts like a week?
Mine lasts about 5 days, but I would say that I would give it more than that because technically I suffer for a week before it as well. So it's kind of like, you know, basically it's in my head it's almost even longer than a week, but I would say it's about a week.
Yeah, mentally it's a week because you have the waiting period where you're like, are you gonna come out or like what? Like,
yeah,
are you leaving? Sunny, thank you for the raid. Thank you. We're in the middle of recording our podcast right now, and we're what's going on in here?
Hi, yeah, this is a really normal podcast that we have.
Totally normal. Very normal. Did you know that they make porn of Labubus?
Yeah, we're talking about Labubu. Chat. If you're a raider, I would like to ask you a question. I'd like to pose a question. If a Labubu had a penis, where is the fur?
Wait, where is the what?
The fur.
Oh,
is it on the
again.
shaft? Is it on the balls? Is it on both? Is it on the tip? You know, I'd like your opinion.
You're gonna
Chat.
scare them away, Mina. The correct answer is Labubus. I feel like they mate asexually, right?
The correct answer is that Labubus are all females, and that was a trick question to test if you deserve to actually buy a Labubu. You want to buy a Labubu? You should know the Labubu lore.
I'm getting that 24-karat Labubu.
24-karat Labubu.
I'm hitting that Labussy.
Wait, what was it called on the Rule 34 site? The 34-karat
34-karat
LPP? Like P.
30 the 24-karat la wee wee.
24-karat la wee wee.
I'm trying to get that 24-karat la wee wee.
True. So true.
But they really do be making porn of like just whatever though.
What do you think? Okay, so I guess there's a couple questions here. Rule 34 obviously exists for like everything, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the question is, Labubu porn, like who is it for? Do you think it's for the people who actually have Labubu fleshlights? Do you think people who have Labubu fleshlights are like actively using their Labubu fleshlights? Like, do you think it's like a shock factor, funny, hee hee ha ha, I'm gonna show all my friends that I have a Labubu fleshlight? Or do you think it's like a Labubus turn me on fundamentally and I want to have sex with one?
Maybe there's somebody who's like that, but it has to be primarily for shock factor, right? Like
it must be.
It's definitely like, this is a trending thing, let me make porn of it to get follows or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
like if you look down on that, if you scroll down, we're looking at the Rule 34 site, and if you look on the right there, there's like that guy using a Labubu fleshlight.
Is this like, oh my god, Forsaken Roblox? What does that mean?
He must be like a Roblox.
He must be like a Roblox or Forsake. Am I too old?
You are too old.
I think I'm
but
old.
So am I.
It's a one versus all
I don't know
Roblox horror game. Stop.
I think Roblox has like a lot of horror games though, because it's like, because if you think about it, the Roblox generation, they're like the Freddy Fazbear generation.
Oh.
It's the same people, right? That like Five Nights at Freddy's.
No. It's like younger, right? Because Five Nights at Freddy's, that's like 10 years ago, Mina.
Yeah, but like people, I think it's like a commodity now. You know what I mean? It's like how, I don't know if you've ever been to like a mall and they have those carts in the middle of the mall and it's like they're selling a bunch of bootleg stuff.
Yeah, like Goku with like Supreme on.
Yeah. But they always those cards, they always have like what's that? Poppy Playtime, the Huggy Wuggy.
Yeah, Poppy Playtime. Yeah,
they always have him and Freddy Fazbear and a couple other horror games. I think it's like just because kids watch like YouTube videos that have to do with those things, even if like it's not a new game, if that makes sense.
Huh.
I think kids just like horror game stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There must be. Okay, wait. Rule 34. We gotta look at Freddy Fazbear.
Oh my god. You know there's
or
like turbo
Five
porn of
Nights
this.
at Freddy.
FNAF. 19,000 results.
19,000?
19,000. You know people be fucking that chica. They got
What's
some
a
like
chica?
What's a chica? The fucking
that
chicken.
Girl.
They're up in the cloaca. Do you think she has both actually? Hold on. Holy Fuda chica.
The Fuda chica.
No, but like, okay, so she definitely has a cloaca here because there's no butthole. That's so
it's
funny.
More accurate.
No, wait, there's a butthole.
Accurate.
It's not more accurate.
No. You don't
if
know
I
if
see a butthole on a chicken, I am no longer able to masturbate to it.
If the chicken has a butthole, it's a turnoff.
If anybody draws porn of our friend Miss Nova Aokami, who is a dragon, so she has a cloaca, if you draw her without a cloaca, death.
does she allow porn of herself to be drawn?
I don't know.
Do you allow porn of yourself to be drawn?
Oh my god, Mina, there's literally frequency porn.
There's frequency porn?
I sent it to you. Did I not send it to you?
No.
Hold on, let me find it.
Porn
There's porn of us.
There's
porn of
frequency porn.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's look. You know what you could do?
Rule 34 frequency.
Hold on.
No shot. Oh. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I have seen this
You've
one.
seen it.
Okay. Wait. What's the tags? Does it have the frequency tag on it?
No, there's no frequency tag on this.
Missed opportunity.
They have the.
Is that like a butt plug?
I guess so. It must be.
Oh, I guess we both have them.
Because I don't have a tail. Do you have a tail?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's like you can see it underneath my hoo-ha.
Oh. Yeah, it has to be a plug, right? Because they're puppies.
Yeah. Surely.
What? They got my feet on here. That's crazy.
Your feet.
Yeah, they got.
That doesn't count. Why is that being on Rule 34?
I think it might count.
Really? People just look at feet without any other sexual connotation and jork?
If they look good enough.
I mean, those are very nicely rendered feet.
They rendered the cooter too a little bit.
Yeah, but it would be weird
Not
if they
much.
didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess the butt is rendered a little bit too nicely.
It's a little. Yeah.
They went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good art though. I like that one a lot.
But yeah, they have.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of things out here. Is there stuff of you?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm too new, I think.
Oh.
But I had somebody, a fan artist, ask me actually recently about it. I think like for me, my policy in general, if people are curious, is that I don't really want to see like me like naked. So if you're gonna draw porn, like I'd prefer if like I was at least
clothed.
like if it's like sexual but like clothed, you know, I'd prefer that. Like it can be suggestive. I don't mind suggestive, but I don't really like seeing myself naked. You can draw it naked. I just don't want to see it. So don't put the naked one somewhere I can see.
Yeah.
You can like put that on your Patreon or fan box or whatever. You can put it somewhere else and let people, you know, paywall it. Get money for that, man. You worked hard on that.
If it's
or you know, you put it somewhere else. But I just want to, you know, not want to see my own nip nops is all I'm saying. How about you?
Fair.
How do you feel about porn of yourself?
For a
Like, I had a
while
friend-
I was like not I wouldn't advertise that like I'm okay with it. But that was mostly because like the first fan art I ever got, well, not the first one, but like one of the first fan arts I ever got was like it was sumo inflation fetish art.
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. You're one of your very first ones.
One of my first
baby's
ones.
first ones. No. You must have been traumatized.
I was like, I don't want people making weird fetish porn of me. But if it's like normal-ish porn or like feet porn, I'm okay with it. Or like me getting choked out. Those things are okay. If it's something that I think is hot, it's okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like
I think like for me, like I don't mind, but like so for example, I knew a friend and her whole thing was she doesn't mind porn of herself as long as she is depicted as a top. Like she doesn't ever want to be depicted as something she doesn't feel like she should be depicted as, and as like a female streamer especially, she wanted to always be depicted as a top. Like she said, I don't care as long as I'm not a bottom, like I don't care what kind of art you make. And I know she got pretty upset because a couple people kind of broke that rule explicitly because they think like, oh, like she's okay with like suggestive stuff or porn, so they kind of just do whatever. And obviously, like most people are gonna draw like female characters as like more submissive or bottom.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's also like it depends on what's happening in it too. Like I don't want like porn drawn of me with like men, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, like
Yeah.
unless it's like a I don't know, like a generic man.
Sure.
Like
not like a specific
yeah,
man.
yeah. I don't want
Yeah.
like shipping porn. I don't like
Yes,
unless
yes,
it's a
yes,
woman. I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
And the other person is comfortable
Yeah.
with it, right?
Right.
I think that's fine.
Well, that was part of the question that I got was like, oh, like, you know, is it okay for me to draw like porn of you ex someone, one of your friends? But I do think it kind of depends on the friend. Like,
yeah.
like if you draw frequency porn, like I'm all for it. Like, you know, me and Leah, sure, go for it.
Yeah.
But there might be other people who are not so comfortable with that. That even if I am like, oh my god, I love them, they're like, you know, they're so cute or whatever, we're really close. Like, it might not be okay to draw them.
Yeah, because it can make them feel weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of just depends on the person.
The vibe too, right? Like
yeah. Like what's also like what's happening. So I think that's why it's like really difficult because I actually do think that most VTubers in that I've seen are generally okay with it, but they say that they're not okay with it because if you say you're okay with it, it just invites way too much like
it opens the
random
doors.
or like the stuff that you were saying that's kind of like weird fetish porn that like you're not comfortable with. It sort of invites like, oh, she said she's okay with anything, she said she's okay with porn, and it just kind of opens that can of worms that you don't really want to have to deal with.
The other thing is like I don't want it in my main art tag too.
Right. So I know a lot of people have like separate NSFW tags.
Yeah. I don't have one, so.
No, I don't have one either. My rule has always been like you can post it in my art tag as long as you mark it as sensitive content, so that you are warning people and they have to press the button in order to see. Yeah,
that's fair.
That's my own personal rule.
What if it includes
so
tentacles?
going back to rule 34.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to look at the FNAF porn is what you wanted. FNAF.
Oh, sure. Well, I was more curious, like, how many people are really looting the FNAF characters, and you answered the question. A lot, apparently.
So many.
A lot.
Yes.
I guess my question is, like, first of all, what do you think is, like, probably the weirdest, insane Rule 34 thing? Does that even exist? Is anything just, like, on the table at this point? And at what point do you think it is really just like shock factor silly porn as opposed to like I'm gonna jerk off to this porn?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like when it's a children's character, it's like definitely shock factor, right? Like if it's like
like Labubu
is obviously like one of those examples, but I think the same for like I guess people did actually jerk off to. This is like such a generic example, right? Like I have nothing against bronies. Nothing against people who like My Little Pony, but like there was a lot of like My Little Pony porn, and I do think that's a little uncomfortable, you know? Because
well,
I don't want like a kid to Google, you know.
I think the other problem about My Little Pony porn, though, I don't really care like what, because I've seen a lot of stuff like at like conventions and stuff as well, but like I think the biggest issue for me with My Little Pony porn is at what point does it become bestiality? Like, when you're looting ponies, at what point is it... And you know what? This is a good question. For Pokemon, at what point is it bestiality? Like, if you're looting Gardevoir, I don't really constitute that as bestiality.
Because it's, like, human-ish, right? It's humanoid shaped.
But if you think about it really logically... looting Gardevoir is more bestiality than looting a My Little Pony character.
I agree.
A My Little Pony character has a personality,
an agency. It has agency.
And it has a consciousness.
Well, not
like,
really. I feel like they're too young to consent, but like, assuming
know, like,
you had an of-age pony.
Yeah, like Princess Celestia. She's of age. She's an adult.
Yeah.
But then like something like Gardevoir is like, you know, a little more dubious. Like it's a servant master relation. Like you're like a master and they're a pet.
You own. It's like slavery, right? Like
it is like slavery.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And it like I don't know what its like mental functionalities are in terms of like,
okay,
you know, like a dog or something.
Let me change the narrative a little bit though. Limina, what if the Gardevoir was like really slutty? Like what if it was like you know, just it could not help itself. It was in heat even. Wouldn't it be like your responsibility?
You're doing it a service.
Yeah,
I feel like this is getting really dangerously close to bestiality. Like, I don't think we should go there, Leah. I think we cannot go over there. That's a line I refuse to cross.
We found it. We found the line,
Leah. We might have thrown away our dignity long ago, Leah. But this is where I draw the line.
You know, I never thought I'd make you do that. I never thought I'd get you to your line. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Pokemon frickers feel like they're at a higher moral ground or moral point than pony frickers, like bronies. But I don't know about that. I'm just saying.
This might bring us back to Mr. A's farm, though. You know.
Have you caught up?
I'm not caught up.
I need you to catch up.
Okay,
I need you to catch up so badly.
Because those animals are people too.
Well, I mean, that's why we have the human rights violation warning at the very top.
Funny. No, you're right. It's still.
They did warn you about. They are explicit about that. They are explicit. I mean, it ironically, this actually is. I think it's actually turning into a plot point in Mr. A's farm.
Oh.
Yeah, because part of the thing was that he got the chicken to lay the eggs by sexually simulating it. And also the cow man, too. He got him to have the milk with the sexual stimulation.
Yeah.
And I think it's like at what point is it he's helping you versus is it rape?
Yeah.
And so they're covering that moral ground in the story right now.
So
I need
funny.
you to catch
They're
up.
like debating the ethics of jerking off your cow. No, somebody said that farmers actually jerk off their bulls to maintain them. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like that's different. You can jerk off your bull to maintain it, but are you getting off? Are you inserting the bull's penis in your asshole? Like, those are two different things.
That's true. So it's only okay if it's like
a functional thing. Yes, yeah.
It has to be entirely medical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's like, when you get a pap smear,
Oh my god, I have something I need to tell you about the pap smears. I was talking to my friend's wife, and she was saying she's pregnant, so she's been going to the gynecologist a lot, right? And she was saying, like, do you think it's okay that I get a little turned on when they put the internal sonogram thing in me? I was like, what the fuck?
Dude?
Bro.
No. Is she okay?
I think she was just really horny. I don't know. Like, I just can't imagine going to the gynecologist horny.
No, absolutely not. I feel okay. I'm not gonna lie. The first time that I got a pap smear, I really did think, I was like, what if it's nice, and it was not nice. No,
it's
it was
cold,
not nice.
It's sharp for some reason.
It's horrible. The worst thing ever. But I really did have a moment of like, oh, like they're gonna stick something. Like, what if that's nice? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. No.
It was not nice. No,
it's not.
So But I'm sure there's like some people, like in COVID days where they would shove like that massive fucking
thing up your nose.
There must be some people who got off on that.
I
surely.
thought it wasn't that bad.
I I have a weird take on it because it happened to me actually before COVID was a thing, like before they called it COVID. It was the same year, and it was January, and nobody knew what COVID was, and it hadn't had outbroken yet. But I was living in Korea at the time, and I went to the doctor because I was really fucking sick, like the most sick I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, we gotta do like a test on you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went and I get to the test station and I literally roll up my sleeve like they're gonna do a blood draw, like easy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like rolling up my sleeve and they're like, "Oh, no, you don't have to do that." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, tilt your head up and like don't fucking move." And I was like, okay." And then they shoved the thing down my
They didn't
nose.
warn you.
No, and nobody knew what this was yet. By the time that everybody got like the thing Q-tip up their nose, everyone kind of knew, right? Like you kind of knew what you were getting yourself into because so many people had talked about it. But I feel like I was patient zero. Like nobody told me. And so I came home and I was like traumatized. Like I was literally like, I can feel it still, you know? And I was like, it feels like they poked my brain. Like what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, because I feel like every time that I got tested, it was like way after that. So I had knowledge ahead of time, and I was like, that was not that bad. Blah, 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 blah.
Like you knew what to expect. Kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm also,
and obviously the fear of like them poking your brain, but like they're telling you not to move, but you're like so fucking scared, and you're like trying not to move, but you also like you're breathing, and so all of your breathing feels like moving, and you know like the whole thing goes in your head, right? Yeah. No, it was horrible experience.
Yeah. I don't know though. I'm also the type of person who enjoys like Q-tipping my ears.
Oh no,
I think it feels good.
You know that's actually it's a pleasure receptor. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So there's actually like an actual correlation to that.
Oh,
that's why it feels good. And you know, in Japan, there's actually ear cleaning service, which is you lay on a hot woman's lap.
Nice.
And she Q-tips your ears, basically.
Hell yeah. Wait.
Like that's like the whole service.
Question: do you have dry earwax or do you have wet earwax?
I think 90% of Asians have dry earwax. So I'm on the dry earwax side. Do you have dry earwax or do you have wet earwax?
Well, I'm white, so I have wet earwax.
Wet earwax, yeah. I don't think I've met a white person that has dry earwax, actually.
No, it's because it's an Asian thing. That's why I asked you.
You do have to be careful though, because when you're Q-tipping your ears and you have wet earwax, it can push the earwax.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Everybody
be careful.
says that, but nobody says just how good Q-tipping your ears feels. I will stop when I'm dead.
You know, I have the same exact response, but you know what I use because I'm Asian?
Oh,
I actually use a metal scoop.
Ugh.
Not even the wooden ones do it for me anymore. I literally like use a metal scoop and I just like scrape the shit out of my ears, and I'm pretty sure I have like ear damage from it, but it feels so good. You don't understand. It's like, but I think mine is not like a pleasure thing as so much as it's like a it's like it's almost like itchy. You know, like when you have like a really bad itch in your back and you scratch it and it feels really good. It's more like that for me.
Yeah, it's like relief.
Yeah, but I think it's probably just because how fucking dry my ears are. I actually have a medicated ear ointment because of how dry my ears are.
Oh.
Yeah, so sometimes if it gets too bad and like just the scraping is not enough, or it scrapes too much and I start bleeding out of my ear, which happens actually quite often.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have to put the medicated ear ointment to kind of, it's like lotion for the inside of your ears, basically.
That's crazy. I'm glad they have a medication for it, but...
Okay, but what about ear fucking?
What the oh my god. What about ear fucking? Sorry, I forgot my yes and. What about ear fucking? What goes?
Do you think that's a real thing?
What do you mean? Is that a real thing? Whose penis is small enough to fit into an ear hole?
There are people. Don't say that. Don't say that.
What's the smallest recorded? What's the thinnest recorded human penis? Thinnest recorded.
You have to apologize.
Human penis.
I want you to apologize. Man with world's smallest penis. How do you know you have the world's smallest penis? You don't know that. How would you know that? We'd have to literally have every man undress simultaneously and get hard in order to actually test that.
I'm not asking for smallest. I'm asking for thinnest.
Well, see what the smallest is.
Well, the
It'll
smallest.
probably tell you the girth
Okay.
as well. Like a
Askmen
circumference.
sex world records.
Sex world records.
What's
Wait,
the
I want to know what the
sexual
other
world
records
record-
are
what the
too.
other
I'm
records?
curious.
Hold on.
Ready to meet someone?
Most frequent sex, longest penis, smallest penis.
Okay, wait, what's the longest penis?
Longest penis, 13.5 inches. Ugh.
How big is 13.5
That's over a
inches?
foot. A foot and an inch. It'd be like 35
that's pretty
centimeters
big.
or something.
I feel like a lot of people claim to have foot-long penises.
Yeah,
I guess they're all liars.
they're all, well, there's one thing I've learned. It's that men will lie.
True. One Subway,
Well, Subway doesn't even have it be 12
$5.
inches.
$5 foot long.
The micro penis, 0.39 inches. Okay, but this is not this. I'm asking about the
0.39
thinnest.
inches? Okay, surely.
That can't fit in your ear hole. That's how long it is, not how thick it is. My main concern with the ear fucking is not. It's not how big, how long the dick is. It's how wide it is, because it's not going to go in there.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it doesn't have to go in that deep, right? What if you have like a very
Oh, you just want to like rub the dick against the ear hole or something?
like get kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what ear fucking is like.
Maybe they just want to like ejaculate in it or something. I don't know. I'm just
Ew,
speculating.
that sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible. That's an ear infection waiting to happen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
I know that people like licking ears too, though, which makes
Yeah.
sense.
I
I don't like my ear being
something
wet
about that.
though.
No, like it's like a wet willy.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, like armpit fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better hope that they're super hairless and they shaved really recently. Otherwise, that shit's gonna hurt.
The armpit fucking.
Surely, right?
I think okay. Your armpit hair gets softer as it grows out.
I guess unless it's really long, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But if it's like freshly shaven, then yeah, it's gonna be a little friction.
Like razor burn, man.
There
Alright,
are-
what do you okay? Surely we have to think of like the most obscure. I'm back on the Rule 34 thing. I don't know why ear fucking made me think of Rule 34 again.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it kind of.
Well, I
makes
guess it's
sense,
like
right? 'Cause
anything,
porn of
right?
anything.
If there's
Yeah,
an ear,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
porn
You
of it.
Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to think like what is like the one that you just think like is just could escape that rule, right? What is the exception to the rule? Surely.
To Rule 34?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Like politicians, I feel like that's all shock factor,
there's
right?
always
Usually?
it's always shock factor, but it does exist, right? And I think there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of people who probably made like I know for a fact that there's people who jerk off to like AOC AI porn shit and they make it like their power fantasy or whatever. And that's its own form of gross. But like I don't know. I think jerking off to real people who didn't consent to like having porn made of them is like weird, but
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, AI porn, huh? That's like a new wave of jerk off material.
yep, there's a lot of it. Soul. Have you ever wanted to jerk off to something without a soul?
I've never seen AI porn.
Really? Well, if you
well, the
scrolled
thing
Rule
is-
34, you've seen a bunch of it actually.
I think the thing about it is that because I'm like I'm on the hentai side, it's usually typically more, that stuff. And there is like AI hentai, but
Yeah.
I don't like watch it. I usually read it. So a lot of
Yeah.
it's like more like manga, so it's not as prevalent on that side.
Mm.
You know what I have seen, and maybe this is AI, but I think it's usually older when they have like those 3D model porns and they look really uncanny and scary. And
Oh,
sometimes I see them as advertisements, like on the
yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
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 Surely like those are now AI.
Yeah, it's all AI now because it's cheaper
Yeah.
than making the 3D models and shit.
Right, and actually animating them because I'm sure
Yeah.
that actually is a lot of work.
No, because like, oh my god, the Overwatch porn.
Yes, yes, that's actually what I was
Overwatch has
thinking of.
always been like the best like 3D animated porn.
Right, right,
You know?
right. Yeah.
And it's an art
I've seen
form.
quite a number of Widowmaker and Tracer ads as I, browse other things.
Yeah. And they're always like insane.
Yeah. It's crazy because you would think that it's because they ripped the models, but they didn't. It's like
No,
like
they
bespoke
made their
models
own
because
models.
those models look that their booties are not that big in the
Well,
game. I
they
mean,
have to.
they do
to
have
make
big
the
booties in the game, but
meshes.
like not that big.
Yeah. Well, they have to make the meshes too for like the coochies.
Oh, true.
And do the
Coochie
blend shapes.
meshes.
They have to make the blend shapes for the mouth to
Yeah.
go like, oh, like
Some guy is just, some guy is that's his entire job and he's
It
really
is
good at
the
it.
Patreon guy. I know because I've like
They probably make a fuck ton of money too.
they definitely do.
Yeah, they deserve it. It's
They
like,
do. That's
who else is gonna do it?
It's
Yeah.
high quality shit.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick something that there could never be porn of, maybe like
Mm-hmm.
Clifford,
Ooh.
like the big red dog.
What about like Arthur?
Arthur, I thought about it for a second, and I was like, no, they probably have.
Really? You think
And it
they have
makes me
Arthur
uncomfortable.
porn?
Yeah. Don't think about it too much. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. So don't think about it.
Clifford definitely exists, someone says.
That or like, oh, you know what I've never seen? Have you ever heard of the Stormlight Archives?
No.
Okay, so it's like this like high fantasy like novel series by
Uh-huh.
Brandon Sanderson, and it's like they're really good books, right? My ADHD can't let me get through them, but I've never seen porn of that.
Like novels.
Yeah, probably because you have to read too much to goon to it. Like
Yeah, okay,
you're busy
but I will
reading.
say that if it is a novel,
Yeah.
my reverse Uno card is there AO3 posts on it.
Does that
'Cause
count? Does that count?
Yeah,
Does that
to
count?
me, that counts because it's the equivalent, right? Like
Yeah.
you go from novel to, fan fiction.
Yeah.
Surely.
No, you're right.
Also, question. Do you think guys actually like if they like locker room stuff, do you think they actually if you were a guy, would you want to see your friends' penises? Just like out of curiosity, not like as a sexual way, but just like,
Probably not, right?
No.
Like, because I don't want to see like my female friends' like vaginas.
Yeah, but I feel like a penis is kind of different, no?
Yeah, they're like external, and they just like
Yeah.
flop around and stuff. Like, well, do you
Yeah.
counterpoint? When you are at the Jimjilbung, are you looking?
I'm not because I don't want anyone to perceive me looking.
Yeah.
But sometimes you accidentally see. And I
Yeah.
will say that genuinely sometimes I'm like, oh, like that's very like interesting because I think it's cool to see different body shapes and just like acknowledge that different body types and shapes exist, especially because I don't read real porn. So like to
Yeah.
me, like, or I don't watch real porn. So like I don't really know what other people's bodies look like.
Yeah.
So, like, even seeing different nipple shapes and stuff to me is very interesting.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Well, it feels very like human though, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not
Sure.
like there's nothing sexual about it.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not like aroused by it. It's just like a curious, like, oh, I wonder I wonder if they have an interesting nipple shape, or I wonder how big their areola is. You know, something like that. Like, I'm just curious. Like, oh,
I guess like
okay.
if I wanted to hype up my bros and I wanted more information about them, right? Then maybe I'd be looking just so like when I'm at the club and I'm like wingmanning, I could be like,
Yeah.
listen, he's got a huge schlong.
Well, you know, actually, my friend actually does that with my neighbor does that with one of our mutual friends, and he's always like, yeah, like his dick is just so big, as all the ladies, they always will do that with each other. But I don't know if they've actually seen each other's dicks.
Do they
like,
know?
I feel
Was
like
he just
'cause I feel
lying?
like you would say that when you don't know. You know what I mean? Like if you knew, it might be awkward to say that at that point.
Maybe
You know what
I'm too autistic because like I would only say it if I knew and.
I see. Yeah.
And that's why I'm not out here looking at my friends' penises in the
True.
gym locker.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what was the other topic that we were going to talk about?
The other one was tea,
really
but actually I wanted to
Rule
go
34
through. I
thing.
wanted to go through. There's actually, there's more than just more than just Rule 34. Like there's rules like that go
1
up
through
until
33?
There's like a bunch of rules.
I mean, surely, I guess that makes sense because but I don't know what any of the other rules are.
Yeah. I mean, let's just.
Are there any like interesting ones?
Well, Rule 63 is pretty cool. If it exists, there's a gender flipped version of it.
Oh,
so,
yes. I've seen Rule 63 before.
Yeah. But like, okay, wait. Here's a question: If there was a boy version of Limina,
yes,
how big would his dick be? And also, what would his name be?
I don't know what his name would be. It'd probably be something like, I don't know, Limino.
Limino. That's funny because my answer for the name is also Leo.
Yeah, exactly. How big would his dick be? Probably not that big.
Yeah, mine have a micro penis for sure.
I don't think mine will have a micro penis because I like the concept of, this is just me like being porn brained, but like in hentai I really like it in like femboy BL when femboys have micro penises, and I think Limino would not be the femboy, so like, I would hope that he's like, I don't think he would be a bottom, but he'd be more like a
like
a shy top, like kind of kudere-y.
Yeah.
Snarky. Yeah.
You wouldn't
so
be
I
like
feel
a
he'd
home
have,
day
like,
guy.
No. I think he'd have a very normal penis, but his right hand would be kind of jacked.
Truth apocalypse.
His right arm is slightly bigger than his left arm. If you just look a little closely, you'll see that his right arm is just a little bit bigger.
He's not switching it up. Wait, do people switch it up so that their arms are like the same size?
No way. I mean, do you switch it up? I think if my right arm broke and I really had the jorky, I don't think I could do it.
Well, if I'm being completely blunt, I'm just using like tools.
Oh, like prep.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
I'm not like.
I have like a weird. Have I told you about how like I've never really owned sex toys because for some reason the hygiene of it scares me.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's weird because I'm really not much of a germaphobe, but something about that like just really scares me, and I feel like it's never gonna be clean to the point that I want it to be clean, and because of that, I just can't commit to it.
Oh, well, you could like, if you get full silicone, you can just boil it.
Oh, that's true.
Like because that's like Diva cups. You just boil it.
Interesting.
But also, like,
can you put them in a dishwasher?
I think so.
Is it dishwasher safe?
If it's silicone, then yes, it's dishwasher safe. if it's
Imagine
food grade
pulling
silicone.
out your
Wait,
dishwasher.
do they
and
use
like,
food grade silicone on sex toys? Maybe it's in those standards we looked at last time.
You should look up our sex toys dishwasher, silicone sex toys dishwasher save.
Are silicone sex toys? You ruin every time I talk to you. You fucking ruin my Google search history.
That's how you know it's been a good frequency episode.
Sex toys in a dishwasher is not a problem. In fact, some sex toys suggest the dishwasher as a way to clean them.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I read this Reddit relationship advice post to you?
Yeah, of course.
This is from r/relationship advice from 5 years ago.
Oh no. Okay.
The quarantine has revealed that my roommate uses the dishwasher to clean their sex toys.
Okay.
My roommate, Kevin, spent nearly the whole of yesterday in his room, but he came out of his room to make us some food, and he started to cook in the kitchen, cook food in the kitchen. He then placed the utensils and cutlery he used in the dishwasher. We ate, and then he went to dry and put away the things from the dishwasher. I got up and wanted to get some juice. As I walked past him to go to the fridge, I noticed 2 dildos on one of the racks. You read it. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for washing my dildos in the dishwasher? Of course, as a sane person, I lost it. Kevin was confused as to why I was upset because he has been doing this forever. I have lived with Kevin for 2 years. Kevin thinks it's hygienic and normal. Kevin is getting his fucking butthole juice all over my plates.
Like, truly, like, you can't just be doing that, like, with your plates, like, just by themselves,
Oh
sure.
my God.
But like, you know, have you heard of, like, the hack of, like, putting your hat in the dishwasher?
What?
Like, if you have, like, a hat and you want to clean your hat, you can put your hat in the dishwasher to clean it.
You know, you can just, like, wash it.
I think it's, like, less damaging on the, like, you know, like, the brim and stuff like that.
They make hat washers.
Yeah, maybe this was like before
Yeah.
hat washers
No,
existed,
because they've had
like when I was really
they've had like the
young.
frames. Like when I was like a kid, my mom had frames to wash hats with because my dad's hats would
I
get
haven't
so
seen
sweaty.
those, but I saw like a bunch of people talking about like, or people have said like, oh, you could just put your hat in the dishwasher. But like, you would put your hat in the dishwasher, but you wouldn't put them with your dishes. Like,
Yeah.
you put the hat by itself, and then you take it out, and then you can put your dishes in there. But this is.
But also, are you really gonna run a whole dishwasher cycle just for 2 dildos?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just wash them by hand?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the. I mean, but if he's like me and he's like about sanitation,
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you're about sanitation, putting them in with your food is a little questionable to say the least.
Yeah.
It's like one thing if it was like even vaginal juice, but like your butthole.
This is butthole juice. We're getting salmonella with this one.
Yeah, that seems way less sanitary.
She's like suddenly realizing why she has all these digestive issues, and it's because she's been eating Kevin's butthole juice for 2 years. Anyway, she says,
okay, continue. It's a girl, it's not a guy.
No, it's Kevin.
No, like the person writing.
Yeah, the person writing I think is a girl.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know. They don't tell me. Kevin thinks it's hygienic and normal. He doesn't seem to understand my outrage and shock. Like, I have been sipping juice, eating off of plates and cutlery with his and his million lovers' bodily fluids. Oh, he's using them on other people, too.
Oh, no.
Oh. How do I convince/explain to a grown man that you don't put your sex toys in the dishwasher? And then the updates. After my billionth time explaining why I'm upset, Kevin says, get this, I always rinse it before putting it in the dishwasher. This motherfucker wants to kill me. All this time I'm sitting here worried about Miss Corona, the virus's ass, but it's Kevin's juices that have been trying to kill me. Kevin has agreed to wash his sex toys in the bathroom sink from now on. I showed him how I cleanse mine. Tomorrow I will be following and watching every move Kevin makes, because what else has this man been doing to me? I've gotten a lot of questions, of DMs with the same questions. Kevin is white and I am a black woman. I have known him for 12 years and lived together for a little over 2 years. Kevin is a bisexual man and I a heterosexual woman. This post has gotten back to Kevin and he and I have been very amused by it all.
Oh, at least they have like a good relationship, it sounds like.
Yeah, she's got his back,
And
but...
they have, yeah, and they're like 12 years friendship, so I guess, you know.
Whew. I think that
is...
I would break my lease if I found out that Kevin was getting his butthole juices all over my plates for 2 years.
I would be so mad too.
I would be so mad.
She seems like an angel because it seems like they got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah,
and they're friends
she
still.
came out of it okay, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
Well,
So you don't
today
have
we
any.
learned you can put your sex toys in the dishwasher. Just please don't put them in there with other dishes.
Yeah, don't
Please.
if you have roommates, be cognizant.
Yeah, I mean, if you're living by yourself, I guess do whatever floats your boat. Don't get salmonella, but you know, you do you, I guess.
Can you get salmonella from your own butthole?
Surely, right? Like if you ate your own shit.
Ew, Limina.
I mean, like, I'm trying to think of the highest
Why did-
concentrated way of, you know, speed running salmonella from your own shit. That's where I was going. You asked a question.
I was talking more along the lines of the dishwasher butt juices, but okay. Whatever, pop off, queen. E. coli.
You must be able to get some disease because that's why you're not supposed to, like, you know, that's why you're supposed to wash your hands and stuff and whatnot, right?
Yeah, because you can get
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I guess E. coli.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Probably a lot of things you could get. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think people with like that type of fetish though, like,
Ugh.
worry about that?
Like,
Don't think about the actual
I-
fetish, but like think about like logistically, do you think that they worry about that?
I mean, they must, right? Like, it's like one of the things where you have to be a bit cognizant about it. Otherwise, you will, like, you're gonna get sick, right? So
Well,
there
if you
must
have
be,
that
like,
too,
they
it's
must
like,
have some sort of safety protocol for it for themselves, at the very minimum, to reduce the risk of it. Like, it probably won't make it ever, like, fully go away, but it'll probably reduce, like, you know.
this might be
It's
our
like some
worst
people-
episode yet.
This really is our worst episode yet. But you know, it's like when people have booty sex and they use like an enema to like clean out the booty hole first, or like a pump or whatever, and like so just so you can get it out before you engage, so that it's a little bit safer for everybody involved. Like
Yeah.
That's I'm sure. Maybe there's a kinky part of it, but I do think like part of it is like trying to just minimize any sort of like problems, right?
Yeah.
Or like when people use like condoms when doing booty sex, because it's like not like you can get pregnant, but
Yeah,
it's just
but
to help
it's just
minimize any
cleaner.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there must be. I don't know what they do, but there must be something that they're doing.
There
I
must
have
be
no idea.
something.
And I don't want to know either.
Must be
Actually,
something.
I don't want to know. I remember when I was in high school and 2 girls, 1 cup was like a thing.
Stop! No.
And I remember I had heard of certain fetishes, but I did not know that that was a fetish until that point.
That traumatized me.
That did traumatize me as well.
I got traumatized by that.
That genuinely, like, when people told me about that, like, I actually would gag, like, initially. Like,
No,
I would just
same.
get like,
I still
like,
I feel uncomfortable thinking about it still.
like, what do you mean that's like a thing? And people were like, yeah, like people get off to it. I'm like, people get off to, like, that is, to me, is probably the most like insane thing, because to me, I think the human body, like, psychologically, we have evolved to the point where we are like trying to we have certain bodily like reactions to things because our body is telling us do not ingest that thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't. Like a lot of times bugs are not appetizing because a lot of bugs are poisonous. So that's why our body is like, when we look at a bug, we don't want to eat it, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like you have to be fucked in the head somewhere if your bodily functions are you're just skipping that.
Well, I wonder, I think it might be like more like a taboo thing, right? Like they probably like it because it is so taboo or something.
Oh, like
is it
because
so
you're
fucked
not
up?
supposed to do it?
Yeah. And so like they like escalate to that point or something. But also, have you heard of like, like Dubai models, right?
What about Dubai models?
You've heard of Dubai chocolate. Now let's talk about Dubai chocolate.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, I have heard about this, about how like they would pay, it's like a bunch of rich people in Dubai,
Yeah,
and
the
they
rich men
these
pay
random
these like
girls
Instagram models to come to Dubai. They give her like
and then
a
they
lot
give
of
them
money, and then
they
they
literally
shit
give
on
them like $1
them.
billion to like get shit. But is it like wait, I forget, is it the models get shit on or the models shit on the guys?
No, the models get shit on.
Okay, how much money to get shit
No,
on?
I'm not getting shit on, Limina. Okay, but what about you? How much money for you to get shit on?
Okay, but like where am I getting shit on?
Your chest. That's the worst part because you can smell it.
Yeah, but if
it was like my back, it would be like a different story.
Give me I'll get shit on my chest for $10 million.
You know what? Honestly,
world
that, like,
is hard. Economy's hard out there.
Yeah, it is hard.
You think I'm gonna?
If I could buy a house and like take care of myself for the rest of my life, then
$10 million?
Yeah.
Come on, you wouldn't do it for $10 million?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I feel like 10 million, I would be set for life. Get shit on once? Okay, whatever. Dude, I have no money. I'm not in a position to say no to that.
I feel so bad for our audio engineer.
I like, wait, our audio engineer, who's doing God's work, by the way, because also the podcast edited sounds amazing. If you guys haven't heard the version, the last part, they said, I am now also aware that Tenga eggs are a thing. But why is it an egg shape? I don't get it. That was the comment that we got from our editor from last episode. Probably like novelty, right? Because they sometimes sell them in like little egg cartons.
No, they do sell them in little egg cartons. But maybe it was just convenient too for how it stretches.
All right, anyone in chat who's saying that they wouldn't get shit on for $10 million, you have too much money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Me when I lie.
What's it like to be privileged? What's it like to be privileged?
Yeah, what's that like? You guys have, if you have extra money, let me know. You can go to glitchstars.com/shop and buy the Leah Asimov Fumo.
So true. You should buy the Leah Asimov Fumo. Wait, I want a Fumo.
Well, do I have good news?
I want all the Fumos. I gotta go get them.
I wanna make them hold hands with like magnets.
I hope one day I can get a Limina Fumo.
I hope so too. It'd be so
Vlogs,
cute.
please make that happen for me.
And we can make them we can make them hold hands.
Oh, when you said we can make them do things,
we can make them read
expecting
doujinshi. Tea parties.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Yeah, it's the two of. If I had a Limina Fumo, and when I get my Leah Fumo, I would put those two right in front of my Captain Kirk X Spock doujinshi that I got from Ikebukuro.
That's amazing. Wait, you have a Captain Kirk X Spock doujinshi?
It's so funny. They have straight up like yaoi porn of them.
Well, I mean, I knew they had yaoi porn of them, but you bought one?
Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
Do you ship them?
No, well, I guess. If there had to be a ship from that.
I'm really not a Fujo, but I will say Spock X Kirk is like kind of real.
It's toxic yaoi.
It's actually kind of real.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will say that is one ship that I don't want to see porn of it, because I don't like seeing porn of like real people. I mean, they're not real people, but you know what I mean? Like, like even fictional characters who are real people. Like, I don't really want to see porn of them. But like, if you told me that they got married, I'd be very happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like good for them.
Yeah,
because like
they deserve to be married.
They do have like insane chemistry.
I think the thing that really gets me is like just like the times where they just I think people who don't know me will not believe this, but I really am not a fujoshi, but I do think Spock Kirk is just, they are gay.
They are gay.
Like
Kirk
hate
has
to break
so
it
much
to
sex
you,
with women, but it's like it's compensating because he's deeply in love with Spock.
Do you know how many gay men have sex with women to compensate or to suppress? That's a real thing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Especially the ones that are incredibly flirtatious.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway.
They're afraid of their own feelings.
Yeah. As many are. As we all are, you know.
That's true. Spock x Kirk isn't...
I was gonna say that was really deep. That's really deep.
Yeah. I didn't think that my Spock x Kirk yaoi was deep until I thought about like just how deep their bond is actually. Yeah. I thought it was like haha funny, but now that I think about it, like they're the only two who understand each other, you know?
No, like literally.
It's like
it's so deep.
Yeah.
All right, well I can't wait to one day have a Fumo of my own, sitting next to Leah Fumo, reading Spock x Kirk doujinshi together.
They'll be so cute.
I would love that.
It would be so
cute. And then I'll have my Leah Fumo and my Limina Fumo. I'll make them read my femboy doujinshi that I have.
Oh boy.
Yeah. My femboy idol doujinshi.
Oh, they're idols.
Well, one of them is an idol.
K-pop.
No, he's like the story is the femboy is like an idol.
Oh, like a
fan.
Oh, like a Woda.
And then he dresses up as a female idol, like he cosplays her. And then the guy, the other guy who's like the looks like a guy, he is a really big fan of this idol. And then so they end up becoming friends and they end up going to like the idol's concerts together, but then they also like, you know, bang.
Yeah.
And sometimes the other guy wears the costume, you know?
That's cute. That's love.
It is cute. It is cute. You're just enjoying the things that you like together.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And just sucking each other's dicks.
Yeah.
Nothing
as they should.
Nothing like sucking your homie's dick, you know?
Yeah. Do one for the homies.
Do it for the homies.
You know the question of would you suck your homie's dick if it had snake poison on it, and if you sucked it, it would save his life?
I would suck yours, Limina. If it saved your life.
I would suck yours too.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
course.
It's
That's
like
not even a second question.
Yeah.
And even like, okay, but like the second question that comes after that is, but what if the other person sort of enjoyed it? Like they start like, you know, enjoying it a little too much.
Well,
better than them dying.
Yeah,
but,
it's better than them dying. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I didn't take the Hippocratic Oath, so.
True.
Yeah.
You say no homo and continue true.
That's true.
Or like, you know, socks stay on and then everything's okay.
Wait, does it not count if the socks stay on?
Yeah, that's the rule.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not gay if the socks are on.
Oh, I thought it wasn't gay if the balls don't touch. But do the balls always touch? Is that what it is? Do you know what frauding is?
No.
Oh, I get to teach you something.
What is that?
Frauding, I might have this wrong. I'm pretty sure it's when they touch the tips and one has foreskin and they put it in the foreskin or something.
What? Is foreskin that stretchy?
Two penises are rubbed together.
Oh, they're just rubbing? Oh, no, yeah, you're talking about docking.
Docking. Yeah, frauding is just rubbing them together.
Like, but like, does docking, is that not just like a fictional thing?
That?
Yeah, can you do that?
I don't know.
Wait, that feels like if I were gay, I feel like that would feel nice, no?
It would feel intimate.
Maybe.
It seems intimate, right?
Yeah, like you're kind of like, you're letting them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it? What? That's crazy.
Get that man on the podcast.
Yeah, we gotta get this guy on. I'm trying to figure out how docking feels. It's like hand holding, but you're interlocking fingers with another penis.
Yeah, I feel like that must be really, really intimate, and maybe probably feels kind of nice. It probably feels kind of like a fleshlight or something.
Yeah. Well, it probably feels
Yeah.
like.
Do you think they have Chinese hand trap fleshlights that are like for gay people, where you can like stick your dick on either side?
I think that that's our new startup idea. I think we gotta get our merch people on that.
We gotta get on that.
We gotta get on that. We gotta have the frequency branded Ona hole Chinese finger trap. Chinese finger trap frauding Ona hole.
If you have no foreskin, do you know how you can get in on docking without it? Try this new double-sided Ona hole.
We gotta get in on the foreskin regrowth weights too.
Oh right. Get that back.
So we could regrow people's foreskin. We could put our little faces on it.
Surely that doesn't work, and surely that's painful and horrible. There's just no way that.
Yeah, well,
no way.
No,
right?
I don't think it works.
Yeah, there's no way that it works.
Yeah, because like, if it did work, then everybody would be regrowing their foreskin.
Do you think they miss their foreskin?
I do
think there's a lot of people. But I think there's a lot of like Westerners who have like superiority complex over Easterners for not having foreskin.
Really? Because you can just get it cut off.
Yeah, but like they think that they're cleaner and stuff, so like they're always touting it.
Okay, I think that's cope because like I think maybe like generations ago that would be the case.
Yeah,
but I think men of our age group and like younger are like envious. I think that's it's foreskin envy, because
foreskin envy.
You hear like that it like is more sensitive or whatever, and then you're like, and you can just like wash your dick, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure that that's just a lie.
Them trying to cope because they'll never be able to experience what that feels like ever again.
Well, because you mutilate the. I wouldn't. Okay, if I had a son, I would never circumcise him.
No,
I would.
No,
it's
yeah,
like
absolutely
mutilation.
not.
I think that it's.
Yeah.
I think that
also,
it's sad.
Also, it's unconsensual.
Yeah, they're not old enough to consent to their.
They don't know what they want yet. And even if they could like verbally consent, like they don't know. Like
yeah, they don't know
if they
the
want
ramifications.
to cut it off later, I guess they can cut it off later.
Yeah, when they're an adult, they can cut their foreskin off. But
do you think that hurts a lot?
I don't know. It might be similar to like ear docking. That's kind of how I see it, you know?
Does ear docking hurt?
I think
Surely
so.
it does,
It
right?
has to, because they cut the puppy's ears, you know?
Yeah.
So like
I mean, like when they're babies, the foreskin cutting, it must hurt equally as bad, right?
you just can't
Or do you think
complain
it
because
hurts
you don't have
less?
agency.
Yeah, because you're a baby and you're crying, and you probably have like repressed trauma over that now.
Yeah, I do think that like this whole Western idea of cleanliness with foreskin has mutilated so many young men.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
everybody's
07s
foreskin.
to all of the foreskins that we've lost in chat.
07.
07. A moment of silence.
I'm grieving for them.
Truly. Do you think is there a female equivalent to like?
Yes.
I mean, there is.
Yeah.
I know there is.
And it's
But I mean,
way
more
worse.
like it is way worse, which is why I mean more not necessarily in terms of like cutting the foreskin, but is there something that I guess the hymen? I'm trying to think of like something that you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be the equivalent.
But
and
you
there
lose
is
that,
like
like,
hymen
older.
reconstruction surgery and such, right?
Yeah, there is hymen, which also like doesn't make any sense to me.
No, absolutely
It's
not.
like the most like waste of like a surgery that I can think of.
Yeah.
Unless it's like psychologically like you were like, you
Right.
know, in a
Yeah.
scenario where you were not consenting to it being destroyed or whatever, and then you want it back.
Yeah.
But like for the
Yeah.
most part, like it doesn't seem like it's, you know,
Yeah.
worth the
Cost.
Well,
and
that and
pain
like
and recovery.
I mean,
And
how do they even? Where do you graft the skin from? That's the other question. Is like,
they must graft it from like your ass or something, because that's usually where they graft. Literally, that's where they graft your like skin and fat. Whenever you have like any sort of like reconstructive surgery in general.
mm.
So you're putting your butt up your cooch.
Yeah, I guess maybe for like for some it's like some people will pierce their baby's ears,
Oh, that's true.
but I don't think that's as extreme as cutting the foreskin off.
No, because also you can just not have earrings and it'll kind of
It'll
like
close up a little bit, but not
it'll
completely.
close up a bit.
Yeah.
Not fully, but it
Yeah.
will, you know, like you can choose to not have earrings, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Anyway.
I can't think of any direct comparison.
Yeah, I guess the hymen is probably the closest
It's
one.
probably
Someone
the
mentioned
closest.
C-section. I guess C-section is a bit close as well.
Yeah, well, no, because that's like you're giving birth.
Yeah. And
You know.
it is kind of like, I guess it is involuntary though. Like you don't really have a choice. I mean, some people do
Some
have
people
a
do
choice,
have-
but,
yeah, some
but
people
most people
schedule it.
I think most people it's like it's not because you want to, it's because you cannot, or like you would be in danger if you were trying to have like a regular birth.
Yeah, I think for some people there are situations where it's like they will schedule it just because they don't want to give a vaginal birth, but I think that's very rare.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
foot binding. That's a really good. Yeah. No, foot binding is absolutely.
Oh.
But because that like took away your mobility.
Yeah. Ugh. And some of
Yeah.
those get really crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's really extreme.
Or like the gauges, right? Like or lip
ear
lip
gauges?
discs, or you know,
Lip discs?
like
I don't know what that is.
here, I'll show you.
I'm scared. Is it gonna be scary?
Lip plate. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Yeah. So like this is like a sign of like beauty or whatever, but like they grow out this like their
That
lips
looks
with them.
painful.
It does look super painful.
How do you eat?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Yeah. But I think that maybe that's similar. It's like extended though over time.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks really painful.
Yeah.
I mean, not to like I'm not, not to knock on other beauty standards anywhere else in the world, but that is like even ear
not for me.
gauges when I look at them, it's just yeah.
I think ear
Ugh.
gauges are cute like up to a certain point. Like I think like a tiny like maybe to the size of like the circumference of like a pen.
Like a nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a nickel might be
think-
too
I think-
far. But like I think like a pen, like that could be
I think up
cute.
to a nickel I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Anything bigger than a nickel I probably am a little like, ooh, that looks painful.
What do you think about
Even though
earrings on guys?
I'm sure it's not. Earrings on guys?
Hmm.
I like earrings on guys. I think it's handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I especially like it when they have like multiple earrings.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the anime thing though. I think if you like anime men, like a lot of hot anime men have multiple earrings, so you know what's been a trend that I've been really I don't find it like it's not like sexually attractive or anything, but I do think that it's really cool is I've seen a lot of guys wear nail polish, like straight guys just wear normal nail polish and not like emo nail polish, just like regular nail polish and just like, so then they'll just be like hanging out and those weird. I think that's awesome. Like I think that's I'm appreciating the trend.
Like when straight guys do it?
Yeah.
I think when straight guys do it, I'm like suspicious. You know?
Sure.
I'm like, what is this virtue signaling? Hashtag ally. Like I don't know what
I
you
understand.
it's like you could be male manipulator core, right? But like
Yeah, I guess the times that I've seen it is most of the guys that I've seen do it have girlfriends. And they'll tell me, oh yeah, my girlfriend did it for me. So like to me it's like, oh that's like so cool and like that's really cute and you know Like it's kind of like, it doesn't feel, at least in those instances, it doesn't really feel like virtual signaling. It just feels like they're appreciating something and being a part of it.
Expressing themselves. No,
Yeah.
Chat brings up a good point that I am suspicious of all straight men. So the polish isn't the problem. It's just that I need to be suspicious of men in general.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's a tough economy out there.
It's a tough world out here.
Yeah. It's easy to get taken advantage of. I'm suspicious of all people, period. So,
that's true. Honestly, like you never know who you can trust, especially in like this industry too.
Yeah. Women scare me, men scare me. If you're not a cat, I'm probably afraid of you.
Even some cats I'm afraid of.
That's true, but generally
Yeah.
Children scare me, elderly scare me.
Children scare me the most, honestly, though. Oh my god,
children don't scare me the most, but they stress me out the most.
I'm like, I don't know how to interact with them.
Yeah.
I guess I'm really not suited for motherhood because like a child came up to me at a pizza place.
Oh, no.
I was picking up my pizza.
No.
I had put my Labubu on. This is my mistake, right? I put my Labubu on my bag, and this child came up to me and was like, "Is that a Labubu?"
Oh no!
I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a Labubu," and she was like, "Can I touch it?" And I was like, "Oh, sure." And the mom was like,
with her grubby pizza hands.
Yeah, I'm like uncomfortable, but I don't want to say no to a child who wants to touch a Labubu, right? Like it's like a soft, fluffy toy, and I'm an adult woman, so I'm like, of course, like the child should be allowed to touch the soft, fluffy toy that the adult woman just has hanging off her bag, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then the like mom is like talking to me, and I'm like, she's like asking me where like I got it from, and the child is like, "Is it a real Labubu?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and it's like moving its legs around, like rotating its legs. I'm like, "Please don't hurt my Labubu."
Have you seen those like social media things where someone will have that same experience, but instead of saying like, "Yeah, you can touch a Labubu," the person will say like, "No, sorry, you can't touch the Labubu," and then the mom goes apeshit on them?
No. I haven't.
I've seen a couple social media stories like that where like, like those classic TikToks. I was at this thing and then this happened, and they would talk about how like they don't like kids, and the kid asked to do something, and the person said no, but the parent got really upset. Like this is a child. Like why are you saying no? It's not like the kid's trying to like hurt you. Like why don't you just let the kid do whatever they want? And then it's like this becomes kind of a moral debate because it like you said, like who are you to say no when you are holding a stuffed animal that, is for children and whatever. But ultimately it is your stuffed animal and you don't know where this child has been, and it is not you don't owe the child anything.
Yeah,
right?
I think if I had like a rare 24 karat Labubu, I'd be more like no.
Yeah.
Like if a child tried to play with like my collectible magical girl toys, I would be like, no.
Right.
Those are too expensive. You can't touch my $300 Card Hunter Sakura one. That's not happening, right?
Yeah. But like, let's see, it would be like that scenario, but then the mom gets mad at you, like, dude, that's a toy. Like, why aren't you like, toys are supposed to be played with? Just let the kid play with the toy.
It's a collectible.
Like, yeah. Hit them with that one next time they ask you to play with your Labubu.
I gotta put my Labubu in some like freakish outfit so they don't touch it.
Fleshlight Labubu.
Fleshlight Labubu. I can't carry around a fleshlight Labubu when there's children around. Then they'll have to learn what a fleshlight is. I don't want to have that happen. I'll get it like, oh, that's like a crime. Oh, you're describing something that would get me sent to jail and charged with like a something that would put me on a list.
What is the most child repellent Labubu costume you could give your Labubu though? What do children dislike?
Yeah, what do they hate?
Oh, you could give it like goth makeup. Kids don't like goths.
They don't. When I was a kid, I loved
scared of goths. Yeah,
really?
But Leah, we're special people. We're special kids. I'm talking like kids though, not teenagers.
Maybe I give my Labubu a gun.
Well, they might like that. I don't know. Kids these days are weird.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, like maybe like a scary clown, like the It clown.
I was thinking Goku. Kids don't know who Goku is. So they'd be like, what is this weird cult Labubu?
Yeah, like if he has a Super Saiyan hair, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, well, if anyone has any ideas for kid repelling
Homework.
Labubu outfits, leave them in the comments below.
Leave them in the comments
and
below.
maybe one day, maybe one day we will make a kid repellent Labubu outfit and put our Fumos one day in the future in those.
That's true. That's true. We should get
dress
little
up our
Labubus
Leah
for our
and Limina
Fumos.
It'll be like it's like in Neopets where your pets have pets.
Yeah. So cute. Well,
So true, so true.
I think that's all the time we have for today.
We are at time. We didn't even get to talk about the T app.
I guess it'll have to wait for next time.
Next time.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Really appreciate it. Stay freaky,
Stay
everybody.
freaky. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.